U.S. President Donald Trump issues ultimatum on Ukraine conflict to entire NATO.
VNeID electronic authentication at 100% of airports nationwide in October.
Innovation, a journey into a new era of business development.
Hello everyone, you are watching today's news on NTV channel. My name is Đăng. Let's get started. Qatar has announced that it would host an emergency summit of Arabs and Muslim leaders to condemn Israel's deadly strike on Hamas officers in Doha.
Qatari Foreign Ministry spokesman Majed Al-Ansari said the summit, scheduled for September 15th, will deliberate on a draft resolution on the Israeli attack on the state of Qatar, to be prepared Sunday at a ministerial-level meeting. Among those expected to attend are Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian and Iraqi Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan will also be in Doha. The Israeli strike on September 9th, which killed 5 Hamas members along with a Qatari security officer, drew strong condemnation across the region, including from Gulf monarchies traditionally aligned with the United States, Israel's most important ally. Observers say this summit is intended to send Israel a blunt warning that its actions have crossed new boundaries.
United States President Donald Trump has said he's ready to sanction Russia, but only if our NATO allies agree to completely halt buying oil from Moscow and impose their own sanctions on Russia to push it to end its more than 3 years war in Ukraine.
I am ready to do major sanctions on Russia when all NATO nations have agreed and started to do the same thing, and when all NATO nations stop buying oil from Russia, Mr. Donald Trump said in a post on his Truth social platform, which he described as a letter to all NATO nations and the world. The U.S. president also proposed that NATO members impose tariffs of 50% to 100% on China, which would be lifted after the conflict in Ukraine ends. Mr. Trump described this as additional leverage to force the Russian Federation to end its hostile actions. If NATO does as I say, the war will end quickly, Mr. Trump wrote. If not, you are just wasting my time.
Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính has just signed Directive Number 24 on promoting the implementation of technological solutions to serve people and businesses associated with population data, identification and electronic authentication.
In the directive, the Prime Minister requested the Ministry of Public Security to preside over and coordinate with the Ministry of Construction, the Ministry of Finance, and the People's Committees of provinces and cities to deploy the application of biometric technology on the VNeID electronic identification and authentication system and complete the entire process at 100% of airports nationwide, to be completed in October 2025. At urban railway stations, Hanoi Station and parking lots in Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City, to be completed in 2025. From September 15th, the Ministry of Finance will coordinate with airlines, Vietnam Airlines, Vietjet, to instruct all passengers using ID cards, Citizen ID cards, or VNeID electronic identification accounts to collect biometrics at the check-in counter or on the VNeID application to go through security checkpoints and boarding gates.
Coming up next are some updated news.
The Vietnam-Cambodia Business Connection Conference on Production, Distribution, and Logistics, held in Thanh Ninh Province on September 13th, created new opportunities for cooperation aimed at reducing cross-border logistics costs by 10–15% by 2030. At the conference, Vietnamese Deputy Minister of Industry and Trade Phan Thi Thang called for joint efforts in developing border trade infrastructure linked with logistics, strengthening inter-regional and cross-sectoral ties, adopting smart border gate models, and boosting trade in agricultural, forestry, and fishery products. With close coordination, cross-border logistics costs could be cut by 10 to 15% by 2030.
Vietnam targets to increase average life expectancy to 75.5 by 2030, according to Resolution Number 72 released by the Politburo on September 9, 2025. The average height of children aged between 1 to 18 is expected to increase by 1,5 meters by the end of this decade. From 2026, people will enjoy free periodic health checkups at least once a year and have an electronic health record to manage their health over their life cycle. By 2030, people will be exempted from basic hospital fees within the scope of health insurance benefits. Each commune-level medical stations will have at least 4 to 5 doctors by 2027. The rate of medical examination and treatment covered by health insurance at commune-level medical stations will be increased to over 20% over the next 5 years.
Deputy Prime Minister Mai Van-chin signed Decision Number 1959 dated September 11, 2025, on the classification of special national monuments for 4 monuments. The relics ranked as special national relics this time include historical site of the mausoleum of Mr. Pobang, Nguyen Sin Sak, Sao Lan Ward, Dong Thap Province. Historical sites, places that marked the Inge Tin Soviet movement, 1930-1931, in Inge An. Famous landscape and archaeological site of Tam Chuk Complex, Tam Chuk Ward, Ninh Bin Province. Historical and architectural relic of Ko Le Pagoda, Ko Le Commune, Ninh Bin Province. The relic protection area is determined according to the minutes and M-up of the relic protection areas in the dossier.
In today's fierce competition, businesses that fail to innovate will quickly fall behind. With the bold spirit of daring to think and act, enterprises in Nghệ An are steadily building their reputation, step by step, conquering both domestic and international markets. The strive for innovation is the key that helps Nghệ An businesses secure their place in an unpredictable and challenging economy.
In recent years, while most textile and garment companies have faced difficulties, Nghệ An Garment Joint Stock Company has maintained effective business operations. The company has invested in opening several more factories within the province, thanks to a strong focus on innovation to improve production efficiency and competitiveness. It has also applied many modern technologies to its manufacturing process, such as an automatic fabric cutting system, programmable sewing machines, and production management software.
Upon receiving an order, the factory researches to apply effective methods and equipment usage to the sewing process, helping workers sew faster and bring higher productivity.
Responding to the strong shifts in technology and rapidly changing market demands, businesses in the province are actively adopting innovative solutions to boost production efficiency and improve product quality.
Last year, we equipped a new hydraulic crushing line with modern technology to produce better quality products. We continuously improve to reduce costs during the production process.
Incentive and support policies for businesses to invest in research and technological innovation have had positive impacts. Many businesses have applied new technologies, improved production processes, and enhanced the quality of products and services. These efforts not only help businesses grow, but also contribute to the sustainable development of the local economy.
This is the end of the show today. Thank you for watching.